Right guys, I've got a BMW E61. How cool is that? This one is in for a full valved catback system. I'm gonna get this stripped down and start building because this is gonna be cool. Now, because it's all one piece, this is going to be a big boy to take down. Most cars, I'll remove it as the exhaust sits, so as one piece. If you want to take it home or anything after that, you can either rent a van or whatever to come pick it up if you still want it in one piece, or I can cut it in certain places where it can be put back together nicely so that you can take it home in your car. I'll get this exhaust off, which may require a few of us because it looks quite heavy. Oh, you guys nearly went arse over tit. Right guys, so these are the first part of the exhaust. I'm gonna get them tacked up just so I know where they sit before I fully weld them. Right guys, so that is the front sections all done now on the M5. So I'm going to move on to the centre section with an X-pipe. So X-pipe will go in about here somewhere. There'll need to be a little kick just to get over the brace. And then it will come down here where it will join to the rear sections, but we'll talk about them once I'm there. I'm going to show you how to make an X-pipe. You want to measure the distance in between your two pipes. If you follow me, here are some that I prepared earlier. Once the blade comes down, you want the gap between the inside edge there and the blade to be half of what you've measured. So once you've made all of them, you do that 4 times. Once you got that, you'll get something that looks like that. And so that will be 1/2 of your X-pipe. So once they're welded together, they'll go onto the bits that I've just shown you on the car. You'll do the same with that. That'll be the other half. Welded up. It doesn't have to be fully welded up because we're going to be cutting a hole in the top of it, sort of. Oh no. But that's how the X-pipe works, right? So this is just cleaning the pipe up, so there's a little bit left on the bottom here. So it's giving it this brushed finished, whereas the pipe, when I cut it and then just straight weld it, you still have the information about the pipe, a little bit of grain and all that sort of stuff in it. Once it's all sanded, you don't have any of that. It's a nice brushed finish, cleans the metal. I run some brake cleaner over it, clean the metal, get all the dust out of it, and then it makes the welds pop a little bit more as well. Well guys, that is now the centre section all completed with its X-pipe welded up. Now to move on to these valved rear sections. So rear sections will be much like the others, capped onto the centre section with a clamp, rolled up to its big old box valve and then out to the tips. They had a small stagger on it from factory, so I'll do that again. And then I'll probably put them back here a little bit, so that once the system's grown a little bit, they should come out to about there. Wonderful. So, because we're doing a valve system, this isn't valved from factory, so I'll have to hook in my own sort of vacuum valve system into the engine bay, but I've also been told There's something quite special under here. What's under here, Pete? Oh, we got Eventuri. Right guys, that's the exhaust all done now, so let's drop it down and listen to this V10. So you've heard what it sounds like inside now. Now it's time to hear it out on the streets.
Okay, so we're first going to show you what it sounds like with the valves closed. So you lot can hear the difference, how much these valves really change the sound of the exhaust. And hear what it sounds like. So that was valves closed. What we're going to do, we're going to click this button here, and that will open the valves. So let's hear it with the valves open. Absolutely incredible. Having a simple catback system just really brings out that V10, and the Eventuri intake really complements that.